Hello, in today's video I'm going to be drawing emojis as illustrations. I asked you guys on my community tab to give me 3 emojis. Thank you for suggesting the emojis. Feel free to use any of the emojis in the community tab. I don't mind if you use them if you want to do this yourself. I will not be showing people's name tags in this video because some people didn't want me to show their name tags. The first emojis I'm going to be drawing are mask, rose, and a dice. When I first saw these emojis, they kind of gave me like bad guy vibes. So I decided to draw like a guy holding a mask surrounded by floating glowing dice with pillars of roses behind him. Even though it doesn't technically make sense for the roses because they don't grow on vines, that's just a decoration thing for like bedrooms and like weddings, I think. I thought it looked cool, so I did it anyways. I also decided to put him in like a suit. I made his tie blow out of his suit, but I slightly wish I tucked it in because it is slightly weird. I also decided to give him a rose on that little like suit pocket thing. And for the mask, I decided to give it like a rose pattern. I slightly wish for the final piece I actually drew the rose pattern on myself just because I slightly like how it looks. I had a lot of fun designing the mask just because I don't usually design masks. So it was kind of fun. I got a lot of inspiration for this piece from these music videos Singularity.
Hello, it's editing me. You pronounce it like singularity, not singularity. Sorry about that.
There's tons of masks in that music video, so I got a lot of inspiration from it on how to like have him hold the mask and stuff like that. And I also got some inspiration from the Joker and Glitter Force for like the mask on how to make that look. Since this is the first video of 2022, I'm gonna slightly talk about my plans for 2022. For the schedule of my posting, there will for sure be a video every month. Like right now it's January, so there's for sure gonna be one video this month. If I finish another video in the time to still post it in this month, you might end up getting like 2 videos or more. But you for sure get 1 video every month. For resolutions, I don't really have any. I don't usually make resolutions. I mean, I guess I want to read my Bible more. That's something I want to do. And continue at YouTube. So I think that's really all. I don't have much planned for 2022. My mom said maybe I could start taking like high school art classes, which seems kind of fun. But that depends on the COVID situation on where I live. So it's just a maybe right now. They added some new tools in Clip Studio Paint. And they are so nice. Like they added these like 3D cubes that you can just like place anywhere you want. And like a liquify tool, which is fantastic. Like doing the line art on his face was so easy. I could just easily move it to the exact placement I wanted it to be. It was just so easy. Like the liquify tool is fantastic. For my hand in this picture, I feel like it doesn't look that good. Like my hand is okay, but I feel like it's not amazing. I don't know, I just didn't feel like I tried hard enough for that hand. Like it's okay, it's just not the best. To be fair though, it was also a weird pose and all of my references had like their hands like just like barely poking out of their sleeves. For the color scheme, I wanted to kind of give it like a purple and red color palette. I originally had his hair color be white, but I struggled with coloring it. So all this footage you're seeing of me coloring right now, where it's not zoomed in, is all the coloring I'm gonna get rid of. So I'm just gonna speed this up so you don't have to watch all of it. But I'm gonna zoom in on the parts I do decide to keep, like the coloring on the rose and on the dice. The black hair was a lot easier to shade compared to the white. I know some people use shadows instead of highlights on white hair. White hair is something I need to get better at because I do have a character with white hair. And if I ever make a comic with them in it, I'm going to want to know how to shade their hair, or even if I just draw them. As I was drawing this picture, I'm like, he's edgy. But will that stop me from adding a whole bunch of blush? No. I always add a lot of blush in my pictures. Like I put it on the character's nose, lips, cheeks, ears, and like on the joints. But I also put them on their eyelids. My sister says that doesn't qualify as blush anymore because you don't blush on your eyelids, but I still put it there. I guess that makes it a little more like eyeshadow or something. I also put blush on the mask. It looked like a face, so I put blush on it. Even though that makes no sense because it's like a piece of plastic or something, I still gave it blush. For adding the lighting effects, I just colored the picture normally, like how I would normally color it. And then I just add on layers on top set to multiply and add glow to give it the lighting I wanted. Here I'm just using a brush from Clip Studio to add in the rose of the background, and I also added a dark circle to the center of them. Adding on some final add glow, and then I'm going to save this as RIP, which is just an image I'm just going to save over and over again for tilting and blurring. And then after I do that, here's the final picture. I think it turned out kind of cool. I'm not crazy about it, but it's okay. Like, I like it, but it's not amazing. I feel like it's a little boring for the angles because I feel like everything seems kind of like too straight on. I feel like, or the left side is a little too heavy. I don't know, there's just something about it. I'm not crazy about it, but I feel like it turned out okay. But after drawing this picture, I was so done with like edgy characters and stuff like that. I just didn't want to draw edgy anymore. Doesn't help, wasn't in like the best mood when I started drawing this. So I decided to draw something a little more cute. So I picked the emojis a cow, a strawberry, and a bow. And I decided to draw a strawberry cow. I know that's not the most original idea, but I'm pretty sure that what the person thought when they suggested these emojis for a strawberry cow. Sorry for the jump in the sketching because I already doodled this without the plan to actually record it, but I decided to record it. I thought you guys would like to see it. I decided to give it like strawberry's horns and like a strawberry tail because I thought that would be cute. They make it seem more like a strawberry cow compared to just a cow with pink spots. I feel like this drawing of a strawberry cow turned out really cute, and it definitely did its job of having not be as like grumpy, being like, I'm so done with edgy. I don't know. I feel like it turned out really cute and I enjoyed drawing it. Going off of the hype of the cute train, I picked two emojis, a fox, a cookie, and sparkles. Since I just drew an animal, I decided to draw a human with animal ears. I used to draw characters with animal ears all the time when I was younger, so it felt slightly nostalgic doing it again. I've been drawing my mouth super round, kind of like a bean recently. I started doing this at some point and I think it's really cute. I've been really liking it. I saw that cartoons would do this and I thought it was adorable, so I decided to start drawing my mouse like that. I like how cute and squishy it makes their face look. For the hairstyle, I decided to give her like a bob with like these front bits going down, and I made the tips of the front bits white. I know that I haven't colored them yet when the footage you're watching, but I end up coloring them white. And I gave her a little heart on the top of her head. I used to do this all the time when I take a little hair on the top of their head and make it form a heart. So it made me feel extra nostalgic while drawing this. For this picture, I wanted to have something around her neck, like a scarf or a turtleneck. I decided to go with a turtleneck. I was originally going to do a scarf. Part of me slightly wishes though that I picked a scarf so I could have added like a pattern or something to it. So I feel like that could have been kind of cute. I had a hard time with the hands in this picture because my reference was like a 5-year-old or something, so they had like kind of chubby hands. I was trying not to make my girl's hands look super chubby. I ended up slightly failing at the hands for doing the same pose as them, but I feel like they turned out okay. I decided to have her hold the cookie in this picture because I thought that would be a cute way to have there be a cookie is for her to hold it. And for the sparkles, I just decided to put them on like the sides of her. Like she's just really happy to have this cookie. It's really cute. If you flip the canvas back and forth though, it looks like she's like dancing because she has a cookie. It's so cute. It just kind of looks like there's a frame missing. Oh, speaking of animation, do you like the intro I made? I made it while on my winter break when it was December. I feel like it turned out really cute, and I like that now I have an intro. I actually have the footage of me making the intro. I don't know if you guys are interested in it though, because it doesn't show me moving around the frames at all. It just shows me drawing like the same chibi over and over again, like a million times. I feel like it turned out really cute. It's supposed to be like me popping out from behind the cloud, being like, hey, I'm here, hello. And then I'm just like kind of there sitting on the cloud. I feel like it turned out really cute for the animation. I slightly want to make it like my banner just because I feel like it turned out really cute. A part of me wants to update like my chibi that I use for me to like talk through, I guess. My rig, whatever you want to call it. This. I slightly want to update it because my chibi style has developed since then, so it doesn't look exactly the same. That was kind of when I started figuring out my like chibi art style, so I slightly want to like draw a new one because I feel like my intro seems cuter than the little chibi that I use in the video. I'm gonna give you guys a quick hair shade tutorial, I guess. Because I know some of you have asked how I shade my hair. I make a layer. I'm using the same color as the hair. You can use whatever color you want though. And I decided to add glow. And I like airbrush it across the head where I want the highlight to be. And I make it kind of go in a curve shape with the head. And I make a swooping motion downwards every time there's a hair strand. Then after I do that, I lower the opacity to what I like it to be. I take an airbrush again, and I draw along the edge of each hair where I imagine more sunlight's coming from. And then I take another layer set to add glow, and I airbrush it onto the areas where I feel like it's sticking out, like on her bangs, on the side of her head, on her little longer bits of her hair. And I also I think I had this underneath it actually. I don't remember where I put this, but I take the skin tone and I airbrush that around her face and set it to lighter so it just feels softer around her face. And then I take a shadow color and add that on the opposite edge of where I have the highlight with the airbrush. Then when I finish adding the shadows on the opposite side of the highlights, I had a gradient with the shadow color from going from the tip of the hair to the top of the head. And that's basically what I do. I think that's what I do. So yeah, that's how I shade my hair. I had a slightly hard time making the arms look correct, like they weren't just like super short and they were coming forward. I decided to slightly color the line art. I've been liking doing this recently when I just choose certain areas to color the line art instead of coloring all the line art. I feel like it looks kind of cute. I think the picture turned out really cute. I had a lot of fun drawing it. Oh, something I forgot to mention, I gave her little pointy teeth in her smile to mimic that she's a fox and she has little pointy teeth. I feel like the picture turned out super cute. I like all the pictures. I feel like though the fox one turned out to be my favorite. I feel like you can definitely tell which emojis belong to which picture. I think they all turned out pretty good. I think that's all I have to say for this video. I had a lot of fun doing this challenge. I might do it again someday. If you guys want me to do it again, let me know. I think that's all I have to say for this video. So, hope you have a good rest of your day. See you later. Bye! Did this actually work? This is like my 5th time recording it. Didn't delete all the audio. Yay.